In this video, I'll show you how to give access to your server to me by putting my public key into your authorized keys file. I'll begin by getting connected to my Linux server. Okay, so I'm connected. Should be in the Ubuntu home directory. And there we are. So I'm going to use wget to pull down a file from the internet. And the file is just going to be Professor Allen's public key, so that I can add that to my authorized keys file, which will give him access to this machine without needing to supply a password. And so wget, I'm going to give it an option here, -O, which will be the file name that I'm going to save this file to. So I'll go ahead and put it in this directory, this default folder, the home folder for Ubuntu, and I'll name the file prof_id_rsa.pub. Now I'll give it the URL that I want to use to download the file. And I've created a shortened URL at the Google URL shortener service, so this will be won't be too bad to type, but it will be case sensitive. So https://goo.gl/ and then this is the case sensitive part, 9 L N Z V lowercase o. And so that should find the file, get redirected, and pull the file down. So it's created a file called prof id RSA pub. Let's go ahead and look for it. Here it is now, prof id RSA pub. And we'll go ahead and take a look at that. We should see that it's a key file similar to the ones that we've looked at in prior examples. So cat, the name of that file, and there it is. So that's that key file. So now all we have to do is append it to the authorized keys file. So I will cat again, but this time I will do > to append it to, and I'll go ahead and specify the full path here, /home/ubuntu /.ssh, and then to the authorized keys file. So we should be able to hit enter, and that should now be appended there. So if everything goes well, when I log in as my professor self, I should be able to SSH to this machine without any trouble. Okay, so I'm logging into my professor account. Try that again. And so now I'm logged into not my GovAllen account, but to my prof account, and I'm going to try to connect on to my to the student account where I just supplied the public SSH key that's corresponds to the private key on this machine. So that's just going to be SSH to the IP address and let's see how it goes. And there he is. There it is. We logged straight in. I am now looking at this same machine, GovAllen here, and did that without having to enter a password. So that's successful. Of course, you don't have access to this account, so you can't verify that in the same way. But what you can do is you can come and cat the authorized keys file and check to make sure that the last line ends in IS566-prof. Then you'll be relatively sure that you've done that correctly.